Welcome to today's live stream. It's Friday night, April 26th, 8:45 p.m. Ultra low budget fragrances that'll blow your mind. Number one, Maison Alhambra Bright Peach. It's a take and it looks exactly like Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, which smells like peaches and some boozy notes. And it's $30, but you can find them for $15 if you know how to work the system. The next fragrance that's ultra low budget fragrances that will blow your mind is called Fresh 10 on 10 Humane. And I'm going to tell you what it smells like. Hey, Tabernacle, what's up, brother? Alright, gotta get the screen back. Everyone can hear me? Check mic, check mic. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Alright. So first one is Bright Peach. Use Mr. 50. Ultra low budget fragrance that blows your mind. I found this fragrance, but I lost the open one. I apologize. It's called Fresh 10 on 10 Humane. This one is kind of a take on Polo Red Rush. Polo Red Rush came out in 2018. It has notes of some touches of saffron, of course, some citruses, some lavender. It's a clean, freshy with a little twist of something different. Maybe a rush of some dark notes, a little bit, possibly. The Red Rush is at least. This one, I don't have the open one. I apologize. Next up, this is a great fragrance. This is called Lacoste 12 White Blanc, but this one's called the Eau Fresh version, and the Eau Fresh version smells like almost like a gin and tonic. Let's see. Mr. Native 78's in the house. Frank Torre, how you doing? Marcello Piquera, hello. Giovanni Tatun, just letting you know last week's lots of clothes were not working. Still love you. Okay. The code is Mr. 50. It's not statewide. It's just for selected items. But I still love you too. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland and Whiskey Reaper. Shout out. What's going on, Whiskey? This is Lacoste. It's the Eau Fresh version. And basically it smells like a niche fragrance called Gin and Tonic, but it doesn't have the gin in it. Delicious fragrance for like $40-$50. Oh, I think I found that other one. Let me grab this. I did, but I don't. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see this. Fresh Humane. Okay, this is like $25. And Giovanni, if you were to put this in your cart, I'm pretty sure that you use this code, Mr. 50. They call me Mr. 50 because I'm giving out 50%. No more unk. My name's Mr. 50. Whoa, that smells delicious. It does smell like Polo Red Rush. Cool. Anyway, that's that. It's an RMAF fragrance, but they don't. Oh yeah, it does tell you plus RMAF right there. So let's hold this. You get a screenshot. And this guy here is said to be a famous actor. Don't know his name, but someone probably does. Fuzzman. Hey, Fuzzman, did you get your little... I sent you a little gift alongside that apple brandy. Did you get it by chance? I wanted you to check it out. Quick fix. Any sandalwood you might recommend? There is a very, very expensive smelling sandalwood called The Lab Sandal Number 1. It's $70, but it smells like Le Labo Santal Sandal. Le Labo Sandal. So it's called The Lab. It's by an RMAF Sterling fragrance. Another sandalwood that is good is called Creed Santal. Next time I come here, I'm going to bring Creed Santal. You haven't gotten it yet, Fuzzman? That is a little bit of a sample of something I cooked up in my basement. I'm just kidding. My friend actually does fragrances in his kitchen. A full legit website. He's been renowned by Europe. I went to grade school with the kid. His name's Mark Sage, of all names. Can you believe that? So I sent you a fragrance called Novo Choco. Novo Choco, Novochoco. So if you check that up, you can see what the notes are, but it's a very delicious dark chocolate rum whiskey style fragrance. I think, Fuzzman, you'll love it. That's what I think. I don't know how long it lasts, but it's pretty potent. It's an indie brand. Brad Perlman is rocking Soaked Sun today. It's great on a sunny day. He's having a great Friday. Thank you, Brad Perlman. I think I sent you some free gifts too. Man with Sense is here. All my good friends are here. Emmanuel Mega, love what you're doing, taking the time to get us good fragrances on a budget. Yup, they started saying, don't call yourself Unc. All my nephews are all grown up anyway, right? I honestly did. I was called Uncle Chris for all these years, but now they're all grown up, so let them be with their wives. No more Uncle Chris. It's Mr. 50 now. I take hits and I give 50%. Really looking forward to this. Hi, Christian Big Blue. Whiskey Reaper Fuzzman. I can't wait to try that. Sounds delicious. Yeah, this is delicious if you like mass appealing stuff. It's called Valentino Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. I'm about to do an unboxing on this green thing. It's called Valentino Uomo Green Stravaganza. Valentino Uomo Green Stravaganza. Another fragrance that's very inexpensive. It'll blow your mind away. Ultra low budget fragrances. It's called My Journey. If you need something for the girlfriend or the wife, this is also a brand new company called En Vogue, but on the back it says Sterling, but on the top it says Le Vogue, and this fragrance is beautiful, beautifully long-lasting vanillas and florals to smell like My Way by Giorgio Armani, and it's awesome. $30 fragrance, well worth it. Plus it's brand new release. This is called Acqua di Parma. I found this for $49. It's called the Colonia Futura, and this is also blow your mind away because I think it's $59 or $49, 3.4 ounces. In Las Vegas, I was at the store, the clothing store, and they had all the Acqua di Parmas, and they were all $200 something. Yep. So my Coral Fantasy comes tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, I was a little bit late. Sorry about that, Brad. How's it going, Man with Sense? How's everything going? Talk to me. Man with Sense, you know all the new stuff. Tell me what's going on. Next one is brand new release. Ultra low budget fragrance. It's called L'Eau de Parfum. Okay, I gotta open this. L'Eau de Parfum. I think I showed it to you last week, but it is a Frederic Mal the Moon clone. Citruses and freshness is very unique, and it's like $30. The bottle is like super heavy. The cap is light. Clicks in place. Can't shake it out. It's also one of this new brand called Le Vogue. I'm not familiar with Frederic Mal. And let me ask somebody something real quick in the comments. Where's that comment section go to? So what happens is I've got software here, and then behind the software there's like the YouTube page, so I can see two rows. I can see two of me's, and it's like a delay. It's kind of weird. I gotta fix that one day. The comment section. Jarini Heithman. Pandora Sense is rocking the industry nowadays. What did they have that's good? Jariani, tell me. And where are you from, Jariani? Greg G. Custom Kicks. Unc, every fragrance you sent me is amazing. Glad to see you. All right, thanks. Shining White Light. Hello, Chris. You're the best. Love the Acqua di Parma Colonia Futura. It's a banger. Thanks, Brad. What I was going to ask anybody, does anybody have any experience with Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Male Eau de Parfum versus is there an Eau de Toilette? And if so, if you have experience, which one is better? And do you like that fragrance? And would you recommend any clones? That's what I'm looking for, a clone for Jean-Paul Gaultier. Are there any clones for Creed Aventus, Absolute Aventus? I think I might have found one. I don't have it in possession yet. I still have to acquire it, but I think I might have found one. It's got that beautiful bubblegum entrance. Creed Ventus Absolute is good. This is called Burberry Brit Rhythm on eBay. It's like a $80 fragrance. Some people ask $200 if they have the old box of it. It's called Burberry Brit Rhythm Intense. I found this for $49. 3.4 ounces. Can't go wrong with Burberry. Nice masculine fragrance. Very aromatic and green. I'm afraid to spray because it causes me to choke out lately. Even in my videos, I have to find a bigger room to create videos if I want to spray because the fragrances are so strong. This is another ultra budget fragrance. Victorioso Nero is a take on Invictus Victory. It's a $25 fragrance. And again, if you're watching a restream, if you go to the website right here and you can click on lots of items, you enter that code in, it's for the weekend special, you'll get 50% off on select titles. So what? You get a few items, help the community. We have every fragrance you sent me. We have Brad Perlman. We have Shining White Light. Oh, this guy. Look at this. Brad, you've got Monsieur. Frederic Mal, Monsieur. It's fantastic. Awesome. What does it smell like, Brad? This guy is from Tunisia. I used to have a friend from Tunisia, believe it or not. I really did. His name was Habib, I used to call him. He was kind of a very eclectic character. Very charming, though. Julio, how are you, my friend? And man with sense, I picked up an absolute clone from Loon Fragrances. That's pretty dang good. I've never even heard of Loon, man. Man with sense. Can I call you man? Can't wear my JPG Le Mail Le Parfum Miami till it gets cold. Then I guess you can't wear it, right, Whiskey Reaper? Because it's never cold in Miami. Except for one day in January, possibly. Grandeur Tribal Intense Le Beau Le Parfum clone. It's new. Have you have any experience with it? Is it any good? And where did you hear about it? And has anyone had Le Beau, the real one, Jean Paul Gaultier? Oh my God. Here's a Jean Paul Gaultier. It's called... Oh, this one's the Jean Paul Gaultier... Jean Paul Gaultier, well, on board it says. It's a summer fragrance, delicious. I can spray this probably without choking myself out. Yeah, Jean Paul Gaultier. It's like one of the most freshest ones I've ever smelled. This is the coolest fragrance. Has anyone ever seen Issimiyaki 2010 Summer Edition? Made by perfumer master Jacques Cavalier. Man, this thing is fire. This is my kind of fragrance. This is like so good. It's called Issimiyaki Summer 2010. It's a rare find, Lasts all day long, and it's made by the same guy who makes Louis Vuitton Meteor, who's Jacques Cavalier. I would recommend it. Here's another ultra cheap fragrance on a budget, because that's what I titled it tonight. And so that's what we're going to get. Looks like the comment section goes faster. Aviator Galant Elite, no. Monsieur's Patchouli Balm with rum and tangerine, vanilla in the dry down, but it's dark and should be worn with black clothing. Good job. That's real good. I'm reading it right off the screen, but the regular chat on my screen isn't caught up with. That's a big. Anyway, Hugo Boss cheapies. I have 6 Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances. Whiskey Reaper says he recently started wearing Hugo Boss Night from 10 years ago. It macerated perfectly right at their 3 sprays. So after 10 years, the fragrance finally macerated. That's interesting. Hugo Boss has a great cheapies. One of them's called, I think it's called Elixir, the newer one, and then they have that Infinite, the light one. Here we got Versace blue jeans. Oh, that's fantastic. It's like $12. How can you go wrong with that? Is it really Versace though? You know, it's got the batch code on the bottom. So I wonder why it's like so inexpensive. Why they keep making this? Because all the other ones got discontinued. Did you know that they made a black one, a green one, a yellow one, a red one? I don't see any of them but this. The green one was really good. Like my friend used to wear it. He was one of those raver dudes. Have you tried R2D2? Yes, old timer, I certainly have. It is pretty good. Jonathan says, good evening, Uncle Chris. Hope all is well. Thank you, Jonathan. Bruno Herrera says, hey, Unc, how? You know any Prada black clones? I got crazy reactions from that unique rubbery vanilla. You know what? I did too. When I first got that Prada black and had girls all around me, they've never smelt anything like it. I have Ultra Male and 9 p.m. Both are amazing. Greg says. Greg and G, the guy from Tunisia, one of the best Hugo Boss is Magnetic. It's a great scent. I agree with you. Here's another great cheapie that'll blow your mind away. Jaguar for men. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Eric over. How's it going over there? What you doing tonight? Jaguar Oud for men is a fragrance that's, I want to say, $20. And Eric, you can use the code Mr. 50 because you're subscribed. It's a very easy to wear, likable oud, like Tom Ford Oud would. I'm not saying it's a clone of it, but for $8 or $10, whatever it comes down to, this is a must-have. Blow your mind away, ultra cheap fragrance. Probably lasts about 4 to 6 hours. Jaguar isn't bad. Lalique Beauty Services, it says, so that's a good one, and it's made in France. That's good, SHI. We got a fragrance. Anybody know anything about this fragrance? It somehow just showed up in my mail and my credit card was charged and it said XXX on it. I don't know what that means, but let's see what it smells like. What was the best Lafayette Street clone? Devin, the best Lafayette Street clone. I'm going to have to say this right here. Because it's the best, for sure, because it lasts on my skin 7 hours. This one also only costs $30, but it's hard to find. You might find it on this website here. This is I like that website down there a lot. Let's get back here to the comments, and we have the thumbnail showed. Oh yeah, there is an Dior Homme Sport. Yeah, not really a good clone, but it's an ultra cheap clone. It's down in the box. I'll just tell you, it's called Alive, and it's just like $15. You can get it. Now this is called Attraction Fatale. I'm afraid that this will be a blower up choker in the room. So it's got a pressurized sprayer. It's Curly Scents fragrance, if you don't know. That does smell good. Smells very familiar. Gosh, that's like, what do you call that when you want to keep on smelling and it's not enough? Addicting, alluring, attract. It sure is. Got the right name. Attraction Fatale. Fatal Attraction was a movie from the 90s. That's not bad. Boozy, woody, vanilla, masculine, and sexy. It's like, that's what it reminds me of. This is Reisiger Parfums Attraction Fatale Extract de Parfum by Curly Fragrance. Good job, Curly. Next up is this one. This is called Essence de Noir. It's the top notes of black currant and watery notes and rose and cyclamen and sambuc jasmine, patchouli and incense. Essence de Noir is Fragrance World's fragrance of Météor Noir by Louis Vuitton. So if you like that sort of notes, I like that sort of notes, but it seems to me that it would be at nighttime, not white, dark clothing. You could probably wear purple or whatever color. You could wear white with this if your pants are dark, you know. I don't know how you dress, but it seems like it's a little bit casual upscale, right on the edge, right? That's what this is. It's good for going out on the town. What do you think about when you think about going out on the town, Whiskey Reaper? Like here, we think about all these outdoor restaurants and everything's sushi and everything's seafood. Yeah. So next, I got to get back to chat window. Sorry. There it is. We got Richard. The Fado supposed to be pretty awesome. We got Native 78. Paris Corner has one called Citron Vinyl. And what is that one, Native? Tell me. I personally think Atar Al Wasar by Watania is better than 9 p.m. All right, I'm going to get it, man with sense. Thank you for the advice. That's very interesting advice. I've heard of that fragrance. Atar Al Wasar. That's deep level clones, buddy. You're a deep level clone person, man with sense. Richard, that's the curly fragrance. I bought Jaguar for you, Oud from you too. Brad Perlman says, and it's really easy to wear, very high quality, and it was very inexpensive. Bruno Herrera says, what do you think of Latafa Ishq al-Shayak Gold? Ishq al-Shayak Gold. I think that's a nice boozy vanilla fragrance that reminds me of Baby Cat, if that's the one I'm thinking of. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Watching you and the NFL draft. Eric Overs watching that NFL draft. What's the best Latapa streak? Okay, we're back to quick fix. Any Bay rum perfume you like? Now, is that a brand name or just rum? Kathy Tucker. Hello, Mr. 50 and everyone. Hard pink, hand pink waving. Thank you, Kathy Tucker. Gabrielle. Hello from London. Buy 2 LV cologne from Aston. Thank you. That's nice. Hey, all y'all watching, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thanks, man with sense. I bought Essence de Noir from you too. It's very, very wearable. 85-90% the same as Metro Noir. Thanks, Brad Perlman. And if I have time today, I'm going to give away. I got a whole stack of stuff here that I kind of don't want, but I'll stick it in someone's box. Like this one. AB Millionaire Oud Gourmand. Has anyone ever heard of that? I mean, come on. I've never heard of that. I'm just going to slide it open and take a look at it real quick. So AB Spirit Millionaire, if you don't know, they make that one that's very popular that smells like 1 million. And I believe they are owned by the people that make the I Am King by Gerapadi. How do you pronounce that? Gerapadis? Anyone familiar with that brand? So this is that bottle right here. And I'm starting to get choked out. I got my milk jug of electrolyte water. You go to Publix in our city and you get this. $5 for a gallon alkaline water. Don't ever buy cheap water. It's just might as well drink tap water. Then buy those cases at Sam's Club, unless like you're going on a picnic or something. That's I'm a professional in water too. So the sprayer sucks on this, and the smell very unique. It's like a dark tobacco. Oud Gourmand. It's not too gourmandy, but it's very unique. I'll probably stick that one in Bradley's or Brian's box or somebody. We'll see. You know me as Gregory Brown, Unc. Gregory Brown. Sounds familiar. I don't remember. Here's another fragrance. We should just give this away too to someone. Insurrection 2. Arthur Sleep. Best budget summer blue fragrance, please. Yeah, just go get Antonio Banderas, man. It's called Antonio Banderas Blue Seduction. It's $10 or $12. You can get a jumbo bottle for $18. That's probably one of the best. Now, if you want to do something else, you got some masculinity, you'll get Versace Blue Jeans, the blue fragrance. And then he said, best budget summer blue fragrance. I mean, this is only $50. This is one of the best. It's Jean Paul Gaultier on board. And then the Oceana is a more elegant type blue fragrance. Aquamaria, I'm sorry. It smells like a famous Oceana fragrance. And then the Soak Sun is really good for a blue fragrance, but it's like $30 or so. Soak Sun and Fascination are Louis Vuitton clones. And then there's a fragrance called Mont Blanc Individual, but it's not really blue. Oh, this one's blue and cheap and good. This is really good. I just showed it at the beginning of the live stream. It's called Fresh Humane. It's an RMF fragrance. So, Arthur Sleep, I hope that helps you. Gabrielle, I just clicked you off. Let's see here. Can you do a video about Aries by Arabia Prestige, not Aries Intense? They say it smells like Bulgari Tiger. I have done a video about that, but I will do it again. How does that sound? Brad Perelman is back. Best Bay rum is Royal Bay rum. I own about 8 different brands, but this is the very one. Is that the one that comes in that like brown box type thing? I think that is what it is. Let's take a look at something else here. So yeah, so we were looking at Insurrection 2, and this one is called I'm Gonna Give It Away Free. Insurrection 2, red bottle. Anybody know anything about this? I forgot. They used to make one called Wild. They used to make one called White. I have to give this away. I have to give this away too. Spring cleaning time, Ocean Dream. I don't even know who makes it, but it says made in the UK. Has no designer. It says designer parfums on the back. Anybody know this fragrance? Old schoolers? And then this is a good fragrance. I just tested it today. This is called Musk Rouge by Grandeur Elite. It's right up there with Untold. $8 cheaper, but Untold is still the king. But this is a very good choice. It does last a long time. It projects really good the first hour. And it looks like this. And I would recommend this 100%. But they do make a better one. I found it's stronger and deeper and richer. It's called Rouge by Adan, I think. Roje. Don't have it here yet. Oh man, I can't resist smelling fragrances. That smells really good. Like really spot on to Baccarat Rouge 540. Like 99% for sure. Musk Rouge, one to get. And there's a whole bunch of other fragrances here. I'll get to them later. Let's see who else is talking tonight. It's Friday night. It's April 26th. Over here it's about 9 p.m. And we have, can you recommend a clone for Dior Homme Sport, please? Chervas. Yeah, let me dig it up here, see if I have it. Well, it's called Alive. Dior Homme Sport Alive. And there's some other Armaf ones that do make one pretty good. And also, there's this fragrance is really good. Been checking out the Milestone fragrance. Have you seen any around? They're big at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. No, Eric, I haven't. I haven't heard of it. I haven't know anything about it. I don't know. Have you tried them or anything? Bruno Herrera says, do you know any skanky date night fragrances for borderline Skanks. I hope I read that right. Yeah, I mean, just get some Dior Sauvage in that situation, right? This is really good. It's called Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village is by Bond Number 9. The clone to it is called Avenue London. Sincerity. Sincerity is absolutely excellent, dude. Man with Sense says, for gentlemen, Reserve Privé. And Aston 740, absolutely gorgeous fragrance. If you like florals, don't pass up. Guess what? I put Sincerity on sale, 50% off, just now because Man with Sense said that. There you go. It's $15. It's usually 30. Only on the live stream and the restream, okay? It won't last. Some titles will be pulled off. Thank you, Greg. He sent something to me. You know me as Gregory Brown. Thank you, Greg. Thanks for the love there. To the cash flow tip. Bond Number 9, Sutton Place. Has anyone ever smelled that? Let's see. Citrus, touch of leather, some wood, cedar wood. Very nice, very clean, very good. I've never been to Sutton Place, but that's what that smells like. Here we got my favorite Bond Number 9 is called Scent of Peace. This one is for the ladies. It's called Central Park West. If you like florals with the vanilla. Yeah. Central Park West's like $100, but at Neiman Marcus it's $280, right? Oh, Eric Ober says they do a lot of really solid clones. Tom Ford and Amouage clones by Milestone. And they're sold at Target, you said, or TJ Maxx. The Milestone brand is from Swiss Arabians. That a boy, 64. Talk to me. Missoni Wave's a great AHS clone, but 1-to-1, but not 1-to-1 good. Yeah, you're right. It is really good. Isn't Missoni Wave about a $50 fragrance? Mandarina Duck Black, similar to Prada Black, as Bruno Herrera says. What do you think of Rayon Transaction 2? Pure Wild. That's the Creed Ventus clone. Good opening as Explorer. I think those Rayon Insurrections are so-so. They're mediocre, but they're good. I mean, the one they made that smelled like the old rare pure malt or whatever it was really good. Rayon. Oh, they make great fragrances anyway. They made the new R2B2 line like someone mentioned. Richard, any Mancera Red Tobacco clones? Oh my God, this is the best. It's right here. It looks so real. I thought it was Mancera. It's called Montera Rouge Tobacco. It's by Fragrance World. 1,000,000%. It's the same thing. Exact same thing. Even the bottle. I mean, I don't know how they do that. How they get beautiful bottle though. I mean, you would not notice if you had them both and you were just getting up in the morning and spraying. What's this one about? Anybody like this stuff? Paco Rabanne Pure Excess Night. A mass appealing freshie with a hint of green citrus. Starting to get a headache now, but oh well, that smells good. Paco Rabanne Excess Night. That AB Spirit Millionaire. Yeah, let's see if I can give this away to someone. Who's gonna be the lucky winner? Let's see. I'm looking up to see if I can give this away. And the lucky winner will be named Robert McLean. He just won this. You'll get this in your box, Robert McLean. Thank you so much, Robert McLean. Free gift for Robert McLean. Okay, I lost the chat window, man. With sense, sorry about that. That's life. Does that look like Mancera? Yeah, that does. Milestone does have one called Monarch Red Tobacco Vanille. So, these are all found at TJ Maxx, you say. Pure Excess gives me a headache. Hey, me too. I just almost got one, Shibas. They do a ombre leather, Eric says. Tuscan leather, oud wood, lost cherry, and Soleil Blanc. Really? That's interesting, Eric over. Shoot me a picture of one and text me, please. So I'll put these Bond number 9s away, but basically Lafayette Streets, Greenwich Village, and Scent of Peace are the ones you want. And then Shea Bond, okay? If you're not into Bond number 9s, you find these. And please, please make sure that you buy them at a legitimate source. And also, it is 100%. They have some sort of coating on the back. Like this one doesn't. I don't know. Or maybe it's hard to see it. This is called Scent of Peace. Sometimes they embed it into the black sticker and you can't see it. But this one, I mean, it looks like this. And that. And then you look on the box. There's some stuff there, but you gotta be real careful with these. It doesn't last long anyway, you know. All the Bonds are like 5-hour fragrances unless you get some Gourmand. No, Eric, talk to us. I never even heard of them. I like to know about these things. You're putting, it's what they call putting us on. Putting us on game is what they call it in some cultures. This is the Jimmy Choo I Want Rouge. It's a nice one for the moms. It's $30. Is there a code? Yeah, the code's Mr. 50. That's right. You can use that. Let's see if I can pull this chat window. Yep. I see Mancera clone. Do they have something for Cedrat Boise too? You would think, right? I'm sure they will, though. There's some fragrances out there that smell like it anyway. Here's the sincerity. This is from the thumbnail. This is the best fragrance to replicate Jinci Gentleman Reserve Privé. It's called Sincerity, and this weekend only for April till April 26th midnight. I mean Saturday at midnight. This will be 50% off. It's a lovely fragrance, whiskey, boozy. Ask man with sense, he likes it. Now this fragrance is not available, but I found one bottle here. You gotta see this. It's called 1 Million Elixir by Fragrance World. Isn't that funny? Spot on too. It's like $25 fragrance. This fragrance is called Aviator Intense. This might be Creta Ventus or Cedrat Boise. This is really good. This is a really good fragrance here. It smells like pineapple. Okay, Eric, thank you. Let's see. Sorry about the drinks, everybody. Cedrat Essence is a Cedrat Boise clone. Milestone makes really good one for red tobacco. How many fragrances do you have, says Tony. All right, Eric. We'll get to that a little later. It's like dinging. How many fragrances do you have, says Tony. Tony, I got about... You look familiar, Tony. I don't know, about 100 of them, 150. Who knows? You got Art of Arabia 3 is I like the 1. The 3 is like Dolce Gabbana. Luminous night style, kind of rum, dark wood, syrupy, juicy, all at the same time. La Tapa makes City of Arabia 3, and it's $55, and you can code that it for 50% off too. Port La Mer, we'll talk about that another day. This is pretty good. If you don't have it yet, this really good blue fragrance for the summer. Nashma Capri. It smells like Yves Saint Laurent Blue Electric, and it's by Lattafa. Not bad. It comes in this cool triangular box. And this is my favorite fragrance lately. It's called Den Al Oud Gourmand. I think it's 60, but definitely use the code and get it for 30. It's like whiskey and boozy and woody vanilla all at once, and it projects, and it's an extract de parfum. It's an eau de parfum, but it's a beast. It's real smooth and elegant. Like, I would spray this like HAM. Oh man, it's so nice and sexy. This is what you would wear to go see that girl, whoever was asking. Yep. But the better one's called Royal Rudaba. It's like an Angel Share clone. Let's see if I have that one. Nope, can't find it, but I found Archer. This is a Etat Libre clone. And you gotta get, if you don't have this, I think you should get an Apple Orchid Charisma. It's that smoky apple, like the Killian fragrance, apple brandy on the rocks. This is delicious, and it's also 50% off, and it lasts, and it's decent. I think, Man with Sense, you have this yet? And then this is good too, Man with Sense. If you don't have it, let me know. You text me, Man with Sense, and I want you to have some of these too. I want you to have some of these too. If you want that. If you want this, Man with Sense, let me know. I'll give it to you. I'm waiting to write someone's name down on it. I was supposed to write that guy's name. I told him I'd write it. What's his name? Robert McLean. But I can give him something else, you know. We'll get it together. So Mountain Dew is one of the best ones. Coming up next week is some really cool fragrances by Al Watania and Grandeur, and we'll take it from there. I'll come and see you. I'll see you tomorrow night. I gotta go. My lady friend's calling me. Everyone, you guys have a great time. Go listen to some rock and roll music. Party. Have fun tonight. It's Friday night.